Hello everybody, welcome to another live uh, reaction video. Well, this is sort of a reaction video. We have, this is a song that I've already heard, but I'm having the talk about it Thursday, where you know how it goes. We talk about the song, we break it down into little pieces maybe. How is everybody doing? Can everybody hear me? Awesome. Okay, good. So a couple of things, couple of announcements real quickly before we get started. Today we are going to be covering, we're going to talk about Whole Heart by Hillsong United. It's a live version that they did. I just want to point out again, for YouTube's sake and Hillsong's sake, I do not own the rights to this music. I'm not claiming it as my own. This is simply a critique. I'm going to break down the song and give my personal opinion on the instruments and vocals and lyrics and all that other stuff. I'm going to point out a couple of things. I listened to the song a couple of times yesterday, just so that I can pick out little sections that I like, and we're going to sort of break it down a little bit. All right. Real quickly, for those of you who aren't following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. I'm just simply wanting to activate that swipe up feature. Tell your friends about it. Share my page if you already are following me on Instagram as well. That I would really appreciate that very much so. And a special thank you to all the Patreon supporters who have who are partnering up with me and help support this channel. You are very much appreciated. So Instagram, not my song. We're covering Whole Heart, Hillsong United. We're going to get started in just a minute. We already know Hillsong lets us use their music because they are awesome, that's why. But you know, we got to start with those dad jokes, right? We got to start off with those dad jokes. Erika sent me some really good ones today, and I'm happy to share with you all a couple of these. So a kid says to the dad, "Dad, can you explain to me what a solar eclipse is?" He says, "No, son." No, son. Oh, no, son. Okay. I tried catching fog the other day. Missed. Oh, hilarious. I'll leave a couple more of these jokes. I'll leave a couple of these jokes for later. But I hope everyone's doing well. If this is your first time here, please let us know. I think I saw somebody say that this was the first time on a live. If it is, please either do an emoji with the hand up or say me, I'm new, so we can all give you a proper greeting and a proper welcome to La Familia. When you are live, if you're in the live chat, you're part of the family. You're La Familia. We welcome you. We love you. We respect you, and all that other stuff that comes with love and respect. So I'm gonna pause the music here real quickly, adjust my stuff, and brace yourselves. I'm coming on screen. Ah! Did you get scared? Did I scare you? All right, so let's see. Marisol Marquez, welcome. Marisol says, "I'm new, first live, but I've seen some of your videos. Excellent. Thank you so much for being here." Who else? Andrea Miquel is first time. Welcome. Let's see, who else? We got anybody else? First time here from Maryland, Julie Turpin. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from Maryland. I want to make this video somewhat short. All right, somewhat, because I know you already know. All of you already know it's hard to say goodbye at the end of these videos. But I have a Phil Wickham reaction video that's coming up at 6 o'clock. It is now 4:30 here, my time, California time. So in about an hour and a half, I'm gonna be doing my very first Phil Wickham reaction video. That one's already pre-recorded, so I'll be in the live chat with you all. We can chat it up together. We have Yvonne Mendez, first time from Arizona. Welcome to the family. We appreciate you very much. Okay, so before I get started with the song, breaking down the song, let's do a quick attitude of gratitude. Let's practice the attitude of gratitude. So if there's something or someone that you're grateful for right now, go ahead and put it in the live chat. I want to thank. I just want to say thank you to the Great Spirit for the health of my two daughters, my beautiful daughters. I appreciate that the Great Spirit has always looked after them. They are healthy. They are beautiful. I'm thankful for the love that I receive on a daily through Erika, who is on the live chat. Grateful to have such a wonderful support system that is La Familia, whether it's here on the live feed or on Discord, as John has been promoting in the live chats. You should all join Discord. It's free to download. You can use it on your computer, you can use it on your phone, or you can use it on your Android or iPhone, and add your prayers on there. So we're doing that. We're doing that. It's just a way of staying together, keeping the community close, and staying together, supporting one another outside of these live chats. So I hope that those of you who are new, you're not shy. Just go ahead and, like I said, you're welcome. You're part of the family now. So go ahead and put your gratitude. And so Hannah Duncan says, I'm so grateful and love my mom so much. Awesome. Grateful to be going home to Lancaster and seeing my kids. Dori, awesome. I think. And then can we all just please also say a prayer for Jose, to make sure to ask the Great Spirit to guide his hand and finally click on that subscribe button. I mean, come on, Jose, hit that subscribe button, bro. I think he said he was waiting for me to reach 100,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. We'll get started. All right, cool. So I'm excited to share this video with you all because I was watching it last night, and I have to say, Taya was just she's a show off in this one. I mean that in a playful way. I don't mean that she's like being that she's conceited or anything, but she was just, her voice is just awesome in this song. Not to mention the piano players. You're going to be able to see the piano player just with this delicacy, just hit these keys with finesse. The strumming of the guitar is very subtle. You're going to hear that. But the backup vocalist, the guitarist, he does an excellent job with the second voice. And then you're going to hear the lead guitarist does some pretty awesome little decorations in there. And the drummer, I think, if I remember correctly, the drummer was playing with brushes. So you're going to see all of that. You're going to... Délicatessen, yes. This délicatessen of piano, yeah. So you're going to see all of that. You're going to hear all that. You're going to see all of that. It's going to be great. So let me just set it up here real quickly. Hee hee hee, ha ha ha, like my mom says. Hee hee hee, ha ha ha, blah blah blah. Excellent. All right. So if we're ready to do this, let's give a thumbs up, and let's go. No countdown this time, okay? So I don't have to wait on anybody. Ambient pads in the video. I don't know. Actually, yeah, keyboard. We have a keyboard. I'm not sure if the keyboardist is in the same room. Looks like he's in a different room, but you're gonna see some of that. You're gonna hear some of that. But they're all very concentrated, and I think that's what I like about this video. So there's no link. You're gonna be able to hear it. You'll be able to hear it. No link. Or I mean, if you want the link for later, I'll share it. I'll share it in the video in the description a little bit later. So what we're watching here is Hillsong United. This is Whole Heart live, so you see the strumming. I love the sound of this guitar. It's beautiful sound, nice and clear, nice and crisp. The piano is an acoustic piano, but you can see the hammers hitting the strings. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this.
Hold me now.
She shows up. Listen.
In the hands that created the heavens. Come on, you say. Find me now. Where the grace runs as deep as your
Listen specifically how she releases the notes.
You pulled me from the clay. You set me on a rock. You called me by your name.
How she goes.
Make my heart whole again.
Here we go. And cue the guitar. Bass.
And my knees know it's
comes in. Nice and soft.
Confidently that I might stand.
Yeah, she sings her notes very nicely, and she does a lot of falsettos here. And here, she pulls away from the mic beautifully. He does too. Listen to his second vocals.
You set me on a rock. You call me by your name.
This next part, I'm gonna pause it, okay, in a bit. Listen. Second vocals.
I surrender, I need you now. Hold my heart.
Beautiful.
Now and forever, my soul.
So now and forever, now and forever. How she does it? Listen to that part again.
Now. Hold my heart. Now and forever, my soul.
Beautiful. This next part is.
Once I was broken.
That bass comes in.
You love my whole heart through. Sin has no hold on me. 'Cause your grace owns me now.
Watch this. Listen to this part.
Come on, you said. And that grace.
That drum part.
Owns the ground where the grave day.
Harmonies. Together.
Shame remains left for dead in your way. You crashed on St. gates. You left no stone unturned.
Okay, I gotta go back. Sorry. I gotta go back. Because again, listen to how the harmonies are. They match first.
And that grace.
Same note.
Owns the ground where the grave day.
Back again. Together.
All my shame remains left for dead in your way. You crashed on St. gates.
She takes it up higher.
You stepped out of that grave.
Beautiful. Oh, look how the drummer plays.
Shouldered me all the way.
Sorry, I'm gonna go back, okay? Look at this.
Hold my heart.
Because I gotta point something out. That second guitarist, the electric guitarist, he does light strumming and then little decorations. You'll see it this time, okay? Pay attention to the guitarist this time instead of vocals.
You love my whole heart through. Sin has no hold on me.
Here we go.
'Cause your grace owns me now.
Listen to the second guitarist.
Come on, you said. And that grace.
You see I'm here in the corner.
Owns the ground where the grave day. Where all my shame remains left for dead in your way. You crashed on St. gates. You left no stone unturned.
And then he plays the melody.
You stepped out of that grave and shouldered me all the way.
Okay, I'm gonna let it play now.
With thankful love.
But then it comes down.
So here I stand, high in surrender. I need you. Come on, we sing to an ever-present God. You sing it out. Hold my heart.
That guitar is so clean. I can hear it over here on this side.
Soul cries out. 'Cause once I
Second
was
vocals.
broken, let me tell
I'm building it up. You see she's smiling and she's feeling every word she's singing.
Sin has no hold on me. 'Cause your grace owns me now.
Look at her gestures. Watch her gestures, how she opens up.
Look where my chains are now. Death has no hold
That guitar, the second guitar,
on me. 'Cause your grace owns that ground.
the arpeggios are beautiful. See the piano, how delicatessens he plays with?
Your grace owns me now. Your grace owns me now.
Ooh.
Your grace owns me now.
And we're gonna-
Sufficient grace holding me steady. In your hand we are, Lord. Yes, we're steady,
Beautiful.
Lord, in your grace and in your grip, oh God. We rest in you, So come on, we sing this out. Here I stand in surrender.
Beautiful. Here I stand.
Here I stand.
See?
I in surrender.
Sorry. Here I stand. You see how softly she comes back in?
We rest in you.
Just so breathy, right? But holds the note very. I mean, any less effort and there probably won't be any sound.
So come on, we sing this out. Here I stand in surrender. Here I stand, high in surrender.
Now that's enough. High in surrender, high in surrender. Oh.
So come on, we sing this out. Here I stand in surrender. Here I stand, high in surrender. I need you now.
See, she doesn't show off at the end of the note of the end of the phrase.
My heart, now and forever, my soul.
But as the song builds up, she's gonna build her voice too.
You surrender. Here I stand, high in surrender. I need you now.
See now.
Hold my heart.
See how the second time she comes around, she goes, I need you now. And she comes back like in, but she does a little run. We'll do it again.
Hold my heart.
No run at the end.
Forever my soul cries. Come on, you surrender.
Now she's gonna start doing.
Here I stand, high in surrender. I need you now. Hold my heart, now and forever. My soul cries. Make my heart to your love. Here I stand,
Building up.
high in surrender.
Guitar down,
I
down.
need you
Down.
now. Hold my heart, now and forever. My soul cries out. 'Cause
See, the piano player is just, he knows his place. It's soft.
you love my whole life now. Sin has no hold on me. 'Cause your grace so
Beautiful. Now here you go.
that you did it. He'll never forgive me.
Boom, 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 ga.
Look where my
Da, 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 ga.
chains are now.
Wow.
Death has no hold on me. 'Cause your grace holds back.
See, she smiles because she knows that she's feeling
And your grace holds
She's
me
feeling every word. Oh, she's feeling every letter.
Grace holds me now.
And every space between the letter too.
Grace holds me now.
Hear the piano?
Grace holds me now. I'm healed and
Soft,
forgiven. Look where my chains are now. Death has
that
no
was-
hold on me. 'Cause your grace owns that ground. And your grace holds me now.
Beautiful. Wow. Beautiful chords. See how he's adding to it a little bit more? Awesome. Just want to point out a couple pieces.
You pull me out, and my knees know it's all for your glory.
If you could please just be mindful of how she's like, pay attention to how she releases the notes, and you'll see it in the background vocalist. He pulls away from the mic, so if the mic is here, he'll pull away from it, so he knows that he sings louder, but he pulls away so that his voice can be carried out. It'll still be powerful.
Lifted up,
He uses space
and my
to
knees
bring
know
the
it's
volume
all
down.
for your glory. Come on, sing confidently. That I might stand with more reasons to sing than to fear.
I love that verse, by the way. With more reasons that I'll stand, with more reasons to sing than than a fear. More reasons.
You pull me.
So you stand with more reasons to sing. So I'm gonna stand because I have more reason. You're standing because you have more reasons to sing.
From the clay.
Pull me from the clay.
You set me on a rock. You call me by your name.
I just want to point this part out again one more
Make my
time.
heart whole again.
Because what they're doing with the voices are amazing.
So here I stand, high in surrender. I need you now.
Need you now.
Hold my heart now and forever. My soul cries out. Once I was broken.
We had the bass layer and the piano there. John's still on the cymbals.
Sin has no hold on me, 'cause your grace owns me now. Come on,
see how she released it?
And that grace owns the ground where the grave dead, where all my shame remains, left for dead in your
Love that.
where the grave
I love that phrase.
where all my shame remains, left for dead in your ground where the grave dead, where all my shame remains, left for dead in your way. You crashed on St. gates. You left no stone unturned. You stepped out of that grave and showed me all the way with thankful love. So here I stand, high in surrender. I need you. Come on, we sing to an ever-present God. You sing it out. Hold my heart now and forever. My soul cries out.
So that
Once
second
I was
vocalist.
broken, let me tell you, you the
See how much fun she's having? Let me tell you.
Sin has no hold on me, 'cause your grace owns me now.
Bill, bam.
Look where my chains are now. Death has no hold on me, 'cause your grace owns me.
Just notice the drummer's still doing a little bit of call them ghost notes.
Your grace owns me now. Your grace owns me now. Your grace owns me now. Your grace owns me now.
All right, cool. So I'll just leave it at that because I can spend literally hours dissecting this song. Yeah. So one thing that I just wanted to recommend is I'll add the link to this song in the description below. I recommend that you listen with headphones. Put some good headphones on. What I would do is listen to it all the way through and see the energy that they're creating, right? Or the space that they're creating. If you don't like the word energy, the space they create. And then go back and listen to it and only follow Taya. Only follow Taya. Sister Carol Ann, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. So listen to her and watch her. Watch her as close as you can because she'll smile and she'll use her hands as a way of opening up her body so that she can obviously so she can sing clearly and enunciate and reach those notes and hit those notes beautifully. And also the story that she's telling herself internally to be able to tell the story externally, because she says, "You hold my heart," and she points her hands out like this, that gesture, and she opens up her hands and how she comes out this way, and when that part she goes, "Woo!" Like you could tell she was just like I said before. Jamie, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you again for introducing another amazing song to me /us. You're welcome. Thank you. And listen to it again and watch her very closely because she will tell you in her body how she's really like playing around with the music. Now when we say playing music, I for me at least, it really is like a game. It is like playing, like you're you're with your best friends and you say, hey, you want to play? And you say, like, yeah, let's play. And instead of, just like you would be throwing a ball around or something where it requires you to communicate with another person on that level, it's the same thing, except you're throwing notes around and you're throwing beats around. And you're like, oh, cool, I like that beat. I'm going to feed off of that emotion, and I'm going to play this on the guitar. Or I'm going to feed off of this, and I'm just going to be here on the keys, just playing this. And while the music is communicating and creating the playground, like I said before, Taya is able to do what she does best with her voice, and take it up high and jump and bring it down low and soft. And so she's having so much fun with it, and the musicians are creating that ground for her. So the song is just amazing. It's so beautiful. I swear I must have heard it like 15, 20 times yesterday. Just going over, and then that doesn't count. That's not counting going back and forth in those little pieces like I did just now, where I was just going back and hearing Taya's voice, and then going back and hearing his voice when Taya was going up, and then hearing both of them again, and then hearing the guitar part as they're doing their harmonies, and then hearing what the piano is doing as they're doing their harmonies. So breaking down each layer and hearing the songs, really appreciating what they're doing. It's not just one unanimous sound that's coming at you. You're hearing layers. It's a cake, really. It's like a cake, but you're just taking the whole cake. But if you really break it down, you can see, oh wow, like it has all these layers. Not just that, when you eat it, there's all these flavors that you can enjoy as well. So it's broken down into even more pieces. So it's a beautiful song. I'll add the link to the description, or you can find it. Just put Whole Heart Live and listen to it again. I'd listen to it several times if I were you. Just really put on some really good headphones and go back and listen. Only follow Taya, or go back and only follow the drummer and hear, like, if you were the drummer, like, you're not in the beginning, right? So you're waiting for the guitarist and the piano player to get to a certain spot before you actually give your first kick or the first cymbal or the first snare, and then follow the drum all the way to the end and see what the drummer's part is in this game. Or go back and listen to only the bass player and see how many times he drops out and comes back in. The piano player, when does he drop out? When does he come back in? Like, so much to just break down. Yes, go get some cake. Lemon cake, hint hint. So that's it, amigos. Do we have any questions about this song? Anything you want to know about this song specifically? Any questions about it? About how I see it? About how, anything? Yeah, those lemon cakes. You have no idea. Dree 0027. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that very much. My prayer is you have the opportunity to sit in worships in a worship season with Hillsong. I'm assuming you meant United. Yeah, thank you so much. I would really love your prayer to become a reality, because I would love to be sitting there in a room as they're either playing or performing or worshiping, or even if it's just them just messing around with a new song. That would be like a real treat, for real. That would be awesome. Let's see. Love the song. This was such a blessing today. Love your feedback. Hearing music through your ears is amazing. Thank you, Susanna. Let's see, where do I find my Discord, number 4 digits? Oh, Ann Horton, yes, that's right. You might want to get with John about that. Maybe email even. Email him, perhaps. Which version do you prefer? I prefer this version, to be honest. I like the other version as well, but here, you could tell Taya was just having a lot more fun, because it was, I don't know if they just rehearsed it a few times before they went on, or if this is just like... Well, no, I could tell that sometimes you play a song so many times that sometimes you just want to mess around with it and see what else you can do to it. You will either remove certain instruments or add another instrument or bring on a different musician, because even if it's the same keys that you're playing, every musician gives a little bit of their spirit and it gives it a little bit of their oomph, with it. And so sometimes you remove certain musicians, or like you move from like an electric guitar to an acoustic guitar, and it adds a different vibe to it. The microphones have a lot to do with it too. So if she's really enjoying how clean and how crisp the other instruments are sounding, she's gonna have a lot more fun, and so she'll play with it a little bit more. So it's just yeah. So I love this. You know what? Next week, I mean, I would love to be able to break a song down like this from Maverick City Music, but they're blocked, so I can't. I just can't. And that really, I don't know, can I say that word? It sucks. It sucks. It really sucks. But, I don't know. We'll vote. We'll vote on it. If you follow me on Instagram, we'll do a vote. I might do like, okay, what do we cover next week? And we'll break up another song like this. But I'll do like a live version, or maybe if you want to pick a Hillsong song that I've already covered, one that I've already covered, and then let's pick a different version, so a live version or an acoustic version, and then we'll break it down like we did today. Because this was fun. I really like this. This is the first time that I've done this in this way, pausing it and going back and breaking it down and stuff like that. So let's see. Can you explain how do you understand lyrics? Called me by your name. It was explained to me, and I completely forgot the different explanations. But from what I understand, you called me by your name. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's something to do with your identity being found in Jesus. Is that correct? So that your identity is null and void, and you find your identity in Jesus. So Jesus will call you by His name. Is that right? How many Archies do I get for that? How many Archies do I get for that? By the way, this song gets 10 Archies all the way through. When did you surrender to Jesus? Nancy, I'm not exactly sure if that question is for me. I'm not exactly sure that I've surrendered to Jesus per se, but about 10 years ago I surrendered to the Father. When I was an atheist, I gave up my atheistic argument or my fight, and I had an encounter with what I call the Great Spirit. The Father is the equivalent of the Father for you. And, well, I was made to understand that I belong to the Father, specifically, to the Great Spirit. That's not to say that I don't believe in Jesus or that Jesus isn't who He says He is, but to me, the relationship that I have with Jesus for now is like your bigger brother, like a big brother who came to show us how to love, to show us how to live, and gave a perfect example of how we should do that. And so I'm just, I don't mind following the footsteps of my big brother, but to me, I answer to the Great Spirit, to the Father. That doesn't mean that it's off of the table. By the way, it's not off the table to perhaps one day call myself a Christian. But for now, I am enjoying the journey that I'm in, exploring your music, exploring your teachings. I've had people giving me so many wonderful insights. I own a Bible. I do open it up from almost daily and pick out, I just randomly drop on a page and then see what, read the message. Sometimes I will ask somebody, what's your take on this? But that's where I am right now. As somebody pointed out, the Great Spirit holds me in their hands. So yeah, that's my answer to that. You have to expand the Archie scale for that one, bro. Yeah, I will. Kobe, thank you. By the way, Kobe, I did look at your message. It is a very long message, so it's too long for me to read on here, but I did get it, and I did get your suggestions for Christian rap or hip hop. I'll be taking a look at that list and see what's blocked and what's not. Okay, so I'll be coming around to your list soon. Sister Carol Ann said the scripture roulette. Yes, that's exactly what it is. And then yesterday I came across. I have a little bit of time. Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Oh, there it is. Yesterday I came across. I don't know where it is anymore. I don't know the order. Sorry, but Galatians. It was a story of someone who said that he doesn't turn to humans to know what God has in store for him, but that he's done his own research. I think it was Paul, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I'm an amateur, so I'm just looking at it. I landed on that, and I'll be honest, I really like that. And then the other day I landed on Ecclesiastes, which I really like. A certain section that there's a time for everything, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time for uproot. That one came at an interesting time too, because I was wondering, like, I had a question to the Great Spirit, when is this going to happen for me? And it was like, hey, there's a time for this, for everything. So I'm like, okay, cool, I gotcha. Patience. Okay, I just planted the seed, and I guess just give it time to grow. At least that's what my answer was for that. So yeah. Awesome. Ann Horton says, loved your description of where you're at, Leo. Thank you. I appreciate that. And get this guy some tacos. He's basically unstoppable. That's right. I was just it's funny because I was having a conversation with Pam, and I was like, sometimes like my life recently, like July was like my tortilla was being burnt, right? Like it's like I left it on there and it's burnt. Like that was my life this month. And I mentioned that it's like, okay, like, well, what do I do? And then the Great Spirit was like, hey, well, you still have the other side. Why don't you just let it cook? You make a tostada, right? You let it turn into a tostada, and then you put all the ingredients, the good ingredients that you still have, and you enjoy a tostada. So don't worry about a burnt tortilla. Just turn it into a tostada, and you still got yourself a good meal. So, yeah. So, I just want to point out, everybody, that one thing that I learned, I know a lot of you are like iffy about Rob Bell, but I take the Bruce Lee approach to everything. I take the things that are useful and I discard the things that are not. And one thing that I really liked about Rob Bell in one of his talks, he spoke about an introduction to joy. And he said that you can find joy anywhere. All you need to do is lower your bar, and that's true. I mean, for me at least, this has driven a lot of people crazy in my life. They're like, "Why are you so positive?" But I always find the good hidden in whatever bad is happening. So there's always a silver lining. There's always a good side. So like somebody will come like, "Man, this cup is it's half empty." And sometimes I say, well, it's half full, but I take it a step further and I was like, hey, it's a cup of water. Like, drink it, enjoy it. It's a cup of water. That's what it is. It's not half full. It's not half empty. It's a cup of water. It's meant for you. Drink it, enjoy it. Find something good. So if there's, why don't we do that? Why don't we end or make our way out with this? If there's something good in your life right now, even through all the bad, even though there's something bad, is there something good? One tiny little thing, one good thing in your life? Can you just mention it in the live chat? Or if you're watching this after this is already over with, mention it in the comments. I'd like to know what's good. Actually, I'm gonna make a post. I'm gonna make a post after this in YouTube. Where you guys can also let me know one thing that's good in your life. Like, find the good, one thing. Just find one good thing in your life right now. Your family's health. Scott says this place. Thank you. Instead of arches, we should do tacos. Yeah, I agree. What else? My family, my husband, my grandson, and life. Brenda D. Thank you. Scott says, my son. Nicholas Jackson says, my kids, my wife, and my worship team. Awesome. Thank you, Jesus, for never leaving my side. One thing, I prayed for a good man of God to be my husband. 1 year later, he answered my prayer. Awesome, Nancy. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Good. Let's see. I am loved much more than I deserve. Oh, yeah. Aren't we all? Good evening, Leo. It's Jan from NC. All right, Jan. Hi. How are you? Yeah, Beckwith. I remember your last name. Some last names stand out more than others. Grateful for La Familia, Elvia. Thank you so much. We're grateful for you as well. Is it Dre? 0027 says my mom is 100% cancer free after chemo. Congratulations to your mother. We're all gonna send her a virtual hug. Susanna Hiley says cancer free. Awesome. Erika Ayala says my family and my extended family. Awesome. What else? Rio says I am grateful for being healed from hydrocephalus for 18 years. I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor, but I can't pronounce that. I'm not familiar with that word. I've never seen that word. Anybody help me out with that pronunciation on Instagram? I'd appreciate it. Do it with voice so I can hear the pronunciation. And congratulations, by the way, for being free from that. Love this so much. Attitude is everything. Yes, it is. Grateful to God in and through you. Kobe, through me. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks, Jose and Pam. Really, truly a miracle. I must have missed what Liz said. Let me see. Let me go back. Sobriety, 4.5 years. Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations, Liz. That's excellent news. Erika says she's thankful for me. Leonardo Torres, that's me. Hey, thanks. I'm grateful for you as well, Chiquita. Really grateful. Let's see. Rafael says, I'm happy to discover Leonardo Torres and his inspiring videos. Thank you. Thank you so much. Excellent. Thank you, Kobe. Appreciate that very much. All right, La Familia. Well, you know the drill. Let's. If there's somebody who needs healing right now, that you want to pray for, whether they need a healing or not, whether it's all types of healing, whether it's physical healing, so something ails them, whether it's mental healing, something is troubling someone. It doesn't have to be a mental illness per se, but someone that's troubled mentally, who perhaps overthinks, worries, or who's anxious all the time because of the thoughts. Whether it's emotional healing that they require, someone who's depressed, someone who's sad, someone who is hurt emotionally, or whether it's someone who is spiritually ill as well, someone who has doubt, or who is angry, or who is moved away from the Great Spirit. Let's mention them now, and if everybody can read off the names to yourself as the names are popping up, and just say a little prayer for them. You don't have to specify, but you can specify what it is if you want to, but you don't have to. Just the name will do, and we'll all pray for that. Jose says, my dad, who is the support for my sickly mom, they both need strength to press on. Jose, we're praying for both your dad and your mom as well, and for you as well. Gil Will says for Oscar. Monica Velez says mi tío Rigo Núñez. Scott says Joe, extreme anxiety. Praying for Joe. Chelsea Guerrero for Sunny. Check out your number of likes on this video. How many likes do we have? We have 66 viewers, and we have 33. Bam! There it is. 33. Answer the call. Linda's friend S again. We pray for her. CV says healing for USA and other countries with people battling the virus, sickness, and disease. Yes, we're praying for everyone who's contacted COVID as well. Susanna Heil says, Jay, I'm praying for you now. Let's see, let me go back and see if I missed what's going on with Jay. Jay Blackburn says, I need prayers for migraines, anxiety, and unspoken prayers. We're all praying for you as well, Jay. Donna Cannon says, my aunt has recently been diagnosed stage 4 cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But we're all coming together to pray for her as well. For those of you who don't know, John has helped create another platform on Discord. The link is in the description down below. It's a platform where you're able to join a chat rooms just much like this, but it's ongoing, so it's 24/7, and you're able to add your prayers there, and we will all support you and provide you with anything that you may need, whether it's, you can do private talks with other people as well, if that helps. But he helped create this platform to help support one another on a different level. So there's song suggestions there too as well. It's a lot. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with it. So it's free. You can just download. It's in the link is in the description down below. If you have any questions, I hope it's okay, John, that they message you or that they reach out to you. And yeah, you can reach out to me, and I'll reach out to John and have him reach out to you. Oh, and Anne is back. Anne Horton was trapped chatting with me on Discord. So she's free now. Congratulations, you're free. Yeah. So John says you can reach out to him for that, and he also includes like announcements when I post, so you'll get another announcement there. All right, everybody. Well, thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your participation and your prayers. I just want to point out I want to ask that you continue to pray for my family and this household, to continue to protect it. It's been quiet. My mother has been sleeping better, and it's been great. Your prayers have been wonderful. Jan Beckwith says, Leo, my family needs prayers. Our youngest son has our only granddaughter that, sorry, it's going by fast, let me pause it, that we have never been allowed to meet her. Please pray for healing for our family. Jan, so if everyone could please pray for Jan Beckwith's family. Her youngest son has her only granddaughter, and that will be 5 in January, and we have never been allowed to meet her. Okay. Yes. One way that I practice prayer is, rather than asking for something to happen, I give thanks for it already starting to be on its way. So, Jan Beckwith, I'm grateful to the Great Spirit that is beginning to allow the opportunity for you to meet your granddaughter soon. That's already in motion, and I'm grateful for that. So it's already on its way. If you can also just give thanks for that, and help it be on its way. All right. So again, family, thank you all so much for joining me. I'm gonna end this on a lighter note, and I'll read off another joke for you. What do you get when you cross a policeman with a skunk? Do you know? I'll wait and see if anybody knows. What do you get when you cross a policeman with a skunk? Dirty cop. Oh, that's a good one, but no. Okay, so the question is, what do you get when you cross a policeman with a skunk? You get law and odor. Law and odor. One more. What do you call a dog that does magic? What do you call a dog that does magic? What do you call a dog that does magic? A labracadabrador. Somebody says Archie. No, not Archie. Oh man, a labracadabrador. All right, everybody. That's enough. That's enough for today. Thanks for joining me on this Talk About It Thursday. I will see you all very soon, hopefully. And please remember to help me spread love, help me spread peace, and and share the channel with someone who hasn't been on, so they can join us and grow this community. If you are following me on Instagram, thank you. If you're not, please follow me on Instagram. If you are following me already on Instagram, if you can share my content with other people on your channel, I would appreciate that. I just want to get to that. I know it's not really selfish. Okay, it's not really selfish, but this is my goal. I'm trying to reach the 10,000 followers on Instagram, so I can activate the swipe up feature. It'll just make it easier for me to be like, hey, going live, swipe up, and boom, they swipe up and they go straight to YouTube, rather than getting out, going to YouTube, looking for me. It's a lot of work, so I'm trying to make it easier. So it's selfish, but not really at the same time. All right, so again, thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. I'm sending you virtual love and a big giant virtual hug, and remember to spread the love, spread the peace, spread the music, spread the channel. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye. Bye. Where am I?